Top of the morning, man. What up, man? Chris, somebody checking in, man. Back with another blog. Salute to everybody, man. Make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, your way in, man. About to get back on the road. Wanted to do this video really quick. Salute to everybody. Make sure you watch the J Mills documentary that I did. It is like in the top 100 on the hype list. I think it was like 56 or something last time I checked. So I appreciate everybody, whoever's hyping it up. I appreciate that. Make sure you watch it. Appreciate J Mills for sharing it. A lot of times you do stories on people, you do documentaries, untold truths, recaps, all that kind of stuff. Nobody ever shares it. Nobody ever talks about it. It kind of comes and goes. And sometimes even when they hit you up privately. And I hate that. I hate that private, you know, response, but it don't be public. And then the minute you say something bad about them, it's like, oh, all these bloggers, all they do is talk about bad stuff. But they forget the 20 blogs we did where we said you won a battle, or you were dope, or you was cooking, or you were doing this, or you were doing that, or whatever the case. We say a lot of things in these blogs that just get overlooked and never talked about. So salute to J Mills for sharing the video and talking about the video. Now, we had a battle, URL, Mike P versus Tay Roc. This is not going to be like an official recap because Tay Roc won this battle, I think all 3 rounds. I think it was the second and third round was a lot closer. I'm glad to see Mike P back on URL. I think he's dope. I've always felt like he should have never left. Maybe his situation with P kind of caused things to kind of, maybe a communication thing between him and trying to get on some of the bigger cards. I know he wanted to get on some of the pay-per-view cards and not so much of the app-only cards. Tay Roc, this is his first battle of the year. You know, I thought Tay Roc was retiring. You know, he always talks about, oh, this might be my last year, but Tay Roc ain't going nowhere, especially with Surf about to come home. But this was a pretty good battle, man. I wish it could have been better, in my opinion. But URL, let me give y'all some advice. And maybe this ain't even a URL thing. This is just for all the leagues. There is a drastic time difference in this battle, which makes this battle hard to judge. Now, you know, Mike P and Tay Roc battled already. They battled in the social distance. It was a really good battle. I think at the end of the social distance thing, Smack was like, one day y'all should do this for 3 rounds. And here we are years later, they're battling for 3 rounds. But it's a big difference. I think the minutes were 2 minutes and 30 seconds. But I'm gonna be honest, Tay Roc's first round is like 8 minutes long, bro. Now, I'm just timing it. Now, of course, there's crowd reaction, stuff like that. But Mike, it seemed like Mike raps for like 3 minutes, which is perfectly right because it's only like, let me see. I'm gonna tell y'all directly, okay? I just want to show y'all this. This is a thing that's happening in battle rap. So here's the battle right here. Here's the battle. Let me just play it. Let's get. All right. So you see he starts at the 1 minute mark, right? He's starting. This is Mike P starting. Rock. Let me see when he ends. Okay, hold on.
At this point in your career, which makes it not as fun. But I'm Neo at the start of the first Matrix, not the one. Time.
All right. 4 minutes and 12 seconds. So what is that? That's about 3 minutes, right? Okay. Yeah, 3 minutes, right? Let me show y'all this. So now Rock is coming on. Let's see.
Talking about business. Yeah.
About 4:40 Rock starts. Okay. Let's see when he finishes. I just want to show y'all. We're gonna scroll across.
Gun to me, a gun.
Mike, right? It's the end of his first. Remember we started what, 4:40 or something? 12:07, man. 12:07. So this is let me put this thing back on the stand. Hold on. Bear with me. All right, so this makes it hard to determine whether or not, you know, who's the real winner between Mike P and Tay Roc. You know what I'm saying? Now, like I said, Tay Roc won all the rounds, but Tay Roc rapped longer every single round. And it got a little bit less. So he rapped for probably 8 minutes more in the first, probably another 7 minutes in the second, probably another 6.5, 7 in the third. Every round is longer though. Mike is still going 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, stuff like that. And even in the first round, bro, he was basically talking about don't try to rap long or whatever. He even had a bar about it.
Shit get grim if I pull out the thing, then rock run off, light flashes, stars shut off. Don't hit me with 4-minute rounds, pussy. You'll get shot and stabbed if your bars run on. Dual Glocks, sharp blade, 230s, hard cut off. Yeah.
Rock still rapped 8 minutes in the first. This right here, in my opinion, is another thing that I think hurts battle rap, because the great thing about battle rap is we can find a real winner and loser, and it can be easy to determine that. It's hard. It's really hard to, it's really like Mike P, I think at the end kind of acknowledged that Rock got the best of him. Obviously Rock had the crowd and stuff like that. And Rock was good in this battle. He was really good, you know, even as many P-flips as he had in the first social distance battle. It's amazing how he can come up with numerous P-flips again, which was really, really dope. But what can I do with an 8-minute difference in the first round? What can I do with that? How can I judge that? How can I really say what's fair and not fair? I really wish they went back to the times, bro. I really wish they went back to that. I think it would be better if they did that and went to judge battling. I say this all the time. Start judging battles so that there's something at stake. And if you're going to do that, you got to bring the time limits out, because right now it's hard to even have a fair battle with Rock. To be real with you, I'm about to talk about this in a minute. Tay Roc versus Shotty Horror. Like, I hope Shotty is writing long rounds, because that's what's about to happen when he goes over here to World Domination. Rock is about to drop damn near 8-minute rounds on this nigga, if not more. You know what I'm saying? And I hope Shotty, who was complaining about the time limits in the K-Shine battle, that still isn't out, by the way. K-Shine, you are so lucky, bro. Like, it's some shit that I ain't even told I ain't even told the culture a week or so. If I come back and them battles ain't dropped, just wait. But anyway, yeah, you can't really, Shotty Horror already complained about the time with K-Shine. So, you know, be prepared, bro. Be prepared. But salute to Rock. It was a good battle. Rock is just showing once again his consistency is unmatched, bro. His consistency is unmatched in battle rap. He was good in this battle. Mike P was really good too. He was good. He was typical Mike P. But you can't do nothing with a nigga tripling your time.
You was streaming, talking about business you're not a part of. Why attach it to you? Talking about why ain't Rock battling easy, and really what bad did he do? Shut the fuck up. Why does it matter to you? And don't worry about when I'm battling easy. Bitch, I'm battling you. See, they tripping. We don't even need fake tension. Y'all just brought me a prepaid victim. He went and battled on the trenches. Y'all trust this snake when he stay hissing? Y'all should have left him there. A mic is always included with a PA system. They welcomed you back, but not to the best.
Come on, now you get started. Let's go.
It's me.
Now
You lied to me. I thought you retired, G. You gonna lose your life. And your URL job. When there's fire, P, quarantine, I kicked your ass.
Let's go.
If we beefing, I'll let you slide and hope you value the lesson. If not, ain't shit to talk about. I'm out in a weapon. Suppressor. Silent treatment like I'm passive aggressive. Bang! Bang! Shot him dead. Wrapped his body. Tossed it out a van. Gloves so they can't trace me. I throw rock and hide my hands. Bang!
That was great. Go rock and hide my hands.
Give a fuck. I give a fuck what gang you rep. B or C, I ignore it. I'm a true American. You wave a flag at me, an eagle is soaring. I'm at your crib. I'm at your crib.
That's crazy.
Give a fuck what gang you rep. B or C, I ignore it. True American. You wave a flag at me, an eagle is soaring. I'm at your crib. The scene is just horrid. So while you on demon time, I'm at the foot of your bed at 3 in the morning, terrified.
Bro, relax, your dome get cracked. $150. It's gonna be hard to close the gap. Watch what you writing about. Control your raps, or a knife will come out. Stuck mic in the mouth like Doja Cat. You smoking crack. I'm not a legend you can beat, bro. My shit multi-layered like a Mexican burrito. He about to go in a box, dressed in a tuxedo. I'ma kill this Italian with the pen. I'm Joe Pesci in Casino.
We got World Domination, like I said. This is it right here. Tay Roc versus Shotty Horror. This battle was supposed to have been happening. You know, I think Rock was supposed to go overseas and battle Shotty, but there was a lot of rumors URL blocked it. And he never did the battle. Twerk was supposed to go over there, and they think URL blocked that. They didn't do the battle, so I don't really know. I'm not going to say they necessarily blocked it. They probably tried to book Rock on one of their cards and realized it was a conflict of interest between battling Shotty and battling on their card. So they probably kind of, you know, Rock, why don't you do this instead? One of them little head nods, and he just canceled the battle. But this should be an interesting battle. Shotty's been on this ish. I think this will be a pretty good battle. And I like World Domination. I like the different matchups that they had. So I'm looking forward to this card. It's good to see King of the Dot back. And I do think this is a battle long overdue. So there should be a lot for them to talk about in this battle. They just, what else? Another battle. Dizaster versus Charron. Another battle that they have. This battle is long overdue. They've been trying to battle for the longest, Dizaster and Charron has. I got Charron winning, man. I think he's just so well-rounded, but don't get me wrong, because Dizaster does well in these kind of environments, but I still think that Charron is just, it's hard to beat Charron, man. And I think this is a battle he's been wanting for a very long time. So salute to Charron, salute to Dizaster. This is a matchup in the making. This is long overdue, man. You know what I'm saying? Long overdue. They were supposed to have been battled, and they finally made it happen. And I think this is another battle. This is like another main event. Tay Roc and Shotty main event. This is like another main event. What else we got? They just announced Geechi, Gotti, and Real Sikh. I wonder what URL think of this, because URL could have booked this battle. You know what I'm saying? They booked both of these artists already pretty heavily. So, and they've been trying to get Real Sikh on more cards. URL has, and it just hasn't happened. That's because Real Sikh, I don't think he wants to battle so much of his class, like people around his class or up and comers, people like Eunice and stuff like that. I think they be trying to get him to battle those people. He's kind of on his easy shit right now. He wants to battle the names. He didn't battle Clips. He didn't battle Ilmac. Now he's battling Geechi, Gotti. He didn't battle Arsenal, I think. Who else did he battle? Danny Myers. He wants to battle names. I don't think he wants to battle up and comers. So, you know, I think that's been a little bit of the issue with URL. That's what happens when you give people. You know, I just did a blog talking about Easy and Hitman. Let me just transition real quick. Sometimes when you give somebody people at the top of the chain, like Remy Ma giving Easy Hitman, when you come back to URL, if URL would have tried to get him to battle Ace Amin or try to get him to battle, just trying to think of people that's in his class or whatever, just someone like that, or just some other people, a Real Sikh or somebody like that, Kid Chaos, somebody like that. Once you battle, this is Easy's resume. Once you battle K-Shine, Rex, Calico, Hitman, stuff like that, you don't want to battle Kid Slade and not Kid Slade. You don't want to battle Kid Chaos and Ace Amin and all these kind of people. That's sometimes the problem when you give people too much of the tip of the iceberg. They don't know how to come back down and battle niggas. So Real Sikh, from what I'm hearing, URL wants to book him versus other lyrical guys like Eunice and stuff like that. But Eunice is up and coming. But Real Sikh has battled K-Shine, Arsenal, Ilmac. He's about to battle Geechi. He's battled Charlie Clips, Danny Myers, stuff like that. You don't want to. He probably. Battling Eunice is probably not one of his preferences. He wants to battle the top in the game to get that recognition. Sometimes battling the top of the game increases your pay as well. And that's what he wants to do. So he battles on King of the Dot versus Geechi, Gotti. But URL probably called him like, yo, we got a volume for you. You want to battle Eunice? And he probably like, no, I'd rather battle Geechi. And that's the problem sometimes when you give people the tip of the iceberg. they don't always want to come down and give shots anymore because they feel like they're above it. And that's kind of the thing. So sometimes we may look at it like, oh, URL just don't want niggas battling so and so. They kind of know the egos of these battlers that once they get to those levels, these niggas don't ever want to pull niggas up and go down and battle niggas no more. So sometimes URL tries to slow push that so they can keep building other people below them. You know, only niggas like Rock go back and just battle anybody. Rock could go battle Eunice, he'll battle Cuban. He don't give a fuck. He'll just battle anybody. But this will be an interesting battle, man. Real Sikh might fuck around and win this battle, bro. Like, for real. Geechi Gotti come over there playing like he did on Marv 1 and all this kind of stuff last time on King of the Dot. This could be a major upset. So hopefully he's on his ish, because last time he was on KOTD/TBL, Marv 1 was not a good look. I think that was /TBL. I know it was KOTD or something. And last but not least, Jaz the Rapper versus A Ward. Shout out to these two. This is another good battle. Interesting to see the style clash and what A Ward and Jaz talk about. This would be, you know, a hard battle. It could be a hard battle for either one of them, to be honest with you. This continues a trend where there's not that many women on URL and they're battling other places. That's been another complaint, that URL hasn't been booking enough women. They feel like there should be even more women on URL and that they've been going other places to get plates. And, you know, URL seems to kind of, I know this turned into like a URL blog, right? But URL has been booking mostly hustle. So other women have had to go a lot of other places to get plates. So I'm not surprised that Jaz has popped up. She did the Reed Dollars on a beat battle. She did the compliment battle with Calico. And now she's on KOTD battling A Ward. So salute to Jaz, man. Working as usual. You know what I'm saying? I guess the females that get mad because you know how they are. All you do is battle guys. You don't never battle the women or whatever. But maybe we'll get Jaz and Hustle this year, bro. Maybe we'll get that. But that's the King of the Dot World Domination card. Those are just the first 4 matchups, bro. They probably gonna get, you know, all of those matchups are kind of main event matchups. Like, all of those are like big cards. You know what I'm saying? Main event matchups that you could put at the top of the list. So not bad for first 4. I don't think King of the Dot, I don't think this card is getting enough love. I ain't seen a lot of niggas talk about this card. This card is fire. This card is fire. I don't know the date though. What's the date of this card? Let me see. I don't fucking know. But it's a Bishop Brigani tribute event. So salute to that, man. Salute the King of the Dot. Y'all send some prayers out to Organic. I know he was dealing with something with his, I think his back issue or something. He said he's been a little immobile for the last 6 months. So if you y'all send him some tweets, send him some love, hit him up on Facebook. I saw he made a post talking about he's been a little immobile, not able to do nothing for 6 months, but lay on the floor, and he got like something with his back. It's L5 to the this, whatever. I don't want to say too much and be wrong, but I know something about him. Some diagnosis he had, I think it affects his back, and he hasn't been able to drive and walk and stuff like that. So glad he's doing better. It looks like he's doing better, but send him some prayers anyway. Chris Unbiased, holla at your boy.